host, you know.
Yes.
You know.
And you kind of brought it up.
We want to know if you're... Well, are you all about him?
Good.
Yeah.
Are we all about each other?
Not y'all trying to get into it. They tried it on the Today Show.
Hey, listen, you were a talk show host, you know.
Yes.
You know.
And you kind of brought it up.
We want to know if you're
I'm
happy.
howling.
Are you happy?
Yes, life is good. I have nothing but gratitude, honestly. Seriously.
For the relationship.
Are y'all
not trying to be specific?
Well, are y'all together?
You know, I'm going to take a page out of my girl Beyonce's book, Mind Y'all's Business.
Oh, yes.
We will.
Wondered if Keke Palmer is still in a relationship with her baby daddy, Darius Jackson. Well, that's because after Keke was spotted at Asher Raymond's concert with Shaw, a heated, brawl on social media. Of course, Darius Jackson apparently throwing Keke Palmer under the bus with his interesting conversation on Twitter. A lot of people had their thoughts that, well, Keke would call that, relationship off or maybe jilted for good. But looks like even after days and months have come by, the two are allegedly still together. But is that the same situation for, Keke Palmer? Well, she has granted an interesting interview expressing the relationship so far between herself and Darius Jackson. We're here to tell you exactly what Keke has said. But for more news, do well to like our platform here on Pinax News. Of course, your thought and comment will be appreciated in the comment section. For more news also, do well to like pinaxnews.com. That's where you can find the latest from the world of art and entertainment. Join us. Let's get interactive. Now, officially, Keke Palmer is addressing the alleged relationship so far. Netflix reported earlier that the two, that's herself and Darius Jackson, had called it quit. Now, an interesting video which circulated on social media when Keke Palmer apparently was spotted at Asher Raymond's concert saw a lot of reactions, with some even describing Keke's apparel or costume as super obscene. Well, Darius Jackson, who happens to be the baby daddy of Keke Palmer, also took to Instagram and Twitter, to blast Keke Palmer so well. We all know the details of that particular story. I won't delve so much into that, but for purposes of understanding sake, you may also want to revisit our previous episode to understand exactly what happened between them. But of course, we've got that video, so let's play that video so it could remind you of something that also transpired before we get into exactly what Keke Palmer had said so far. So let's check that video out and see what happened at Asher Raymond's concert. Yeah, so that was the interesting conversation after this video that popped up at Asher Raymond's concert. Well, looks like a lot of people had their interesting conversation on social media, but Keke Palmer has remained very silent. Well, even though at first she did throw some subtle jab as Darius Jackson at an interesting conversation. Also, she apparently dropped a baby, her baby, the one she shares with Darius Jackson, in response to Darius Jackson. But officially, she has not spoken about it. But in an interview, she said something very interesting. Let's get you that video and see what Keke so far has been saying about the relationship between herself and Darius Jackson. Take a listen.
Well, are you all about him?
Good.
Are we all about each other?
Not y'all trying to get into it. They tried.
Well, are you all about him?
Good.
Yeah. Are we all about each other?
Not y'all trying to get into it. They tried it on the Today Show.
Hey, listen, you were a talk show host. You know.
Yes.
You know.
And you kind of brought it up.
We want to know if you're happy.
Howling.
Are you happy?
Yes, life is good. I have nothing but gratitude, honestly. Seriously.
For the relationship.
Are y'all not trying to be specific?
Well, are y'all together?
You know, I'm going to take a page out of my girl Beyonce's book, Mind Y'all's Business.
Oh, yes. We will.
Yes, so according to Keke Palmer, all of you should mind your business and not meddle in the affairs of her relationship with Darius Jackson. But one person also who was very loud and very vociferous about this particular instance was Mr. Let Go. Now, according to him, Keke Palmer is chasing clout with Darius Jackson and not necessarily loving the man. Well, according to him, he says that Keke only wanted just a baby and nothing more in the relationship. Now, he blasted Keke Palmer in a very interesting conversation. Well, do listen to what Mr. Let Go, has been saying about this so far.
Herself by fangirling in front of Usher, draped all over the man while he was literally trying to be a life, or probably the pettiest. Not only did she totally embarrass herself by fangirling in front of Usher, draped all over the man while he was literally trying to be a gentleman and do his job as a singer, serenading a woman. But for this woman, Keke Palmer, to sing the man's song and dedicate it to her baby daddy, Darius. And the only thing I can say about this is Darius's fault. This is not Keke Palmer's fault. Keke Palmer has always been this type of woman. You men, just like I talk about women, have to vet the women that you're looking to want to be with. This man has been with this woman long enough to know that she isn't all there. She is an attention seeker. She doesn't care about you. All she wants is a baby. Who didn't know this? Who didn't know this? Who didn't see this coming? Keke Palmer only wanted a baby. Sadly, it took this long for her to finally get a baby out of you. If you would have gotten her pregnant years ago, this would have happened years ago. And in all honesty, most people break up after the baby comes. Why? Because a lot of these women don't want marriage. They don't want the man. They want a baby. This woman literally used this man for a baby. And the second she had a baby, she's out. Think about it. They've been together all this time. Why now? She just dropped the baby, and all of a sudden, she's acting up. They embrace being a single mother. They don't care about family. They just want a baby. So for this disrespectful woman to turn around and serenade her baby daddy into letting the relationship go has to be the most dysfunctional, idiotic, disrespectful expression of, I just used you for a baby, now be gone, I've ever seen in my life. Guys have asked me in the past, why do I date single mothers instead of women who don't have kids? Now, I date both, but they always want to ask me, why would you date a single mom? Well, the reason why is single mom isn't thirsting for a baby because she has single mom isn't thirsting for a baby because she has a child already. She knows how hard it is. And now I'm not looked at as food for her womb like a lot of these childless women. The most dangerous woman, in my opinion, isn't a single mother. The most dangerous woman is a woman who doesn't have children yet, because the older she gets, the less standards she's going to have. At some point, she's going to start getting desperate for a baby because her biological clock is ticking and she hears it ticking. Next thing you know, she's like, why won't nobody get me pregnant? And she meets you and she says, oh, you don't have to use protection. I'm on birth control. And you go up in there with no protection. And all of a sudden you get Keke Palmered, Keke Palmered, Keke Palmered. And now you looking crazy. Can't see your child. She ain't answering the phone. Why can't I see my child? What's